So imagine gravity starts fading, not all at once, just 1% weaker every day. At first, you wouldn't feel anything, but eventually, things would get strange. The question is, how long would it take before someone actually noticed? Let's set some ground rules. We're talking about Earth's gravitational acceleration, normally 9.8 meters per second squared. That's what pulls you down when you jump, keeps your coffee in the cup, and holds the atmosphere in place. Now we're going to reduce it by 1% per day. Day 1, 9.8. Day 2, 9.7. Day 3, 9.6. And so on. For the first week, nobody notices. A 7% change in gravity is subtle. You'd weigh about 7% less, but your bathroom scale would just show a slightly lower number. Most people would assume it's calibration error, or maybe they skipped breakfast. Athletes might shave a fraction of a second off their sprint times, but that's within normal variation. By day 10, gravity is down to about 88% of normal. Now people start feeling it. Walking feels bouncier. Your steps carry you slightly farther than you expect. Coffee sloshes differently in your cup. Water from a faucet falls slower, forming thicker streams. Some people might think they're getting sick or dizzy. Around day 20, gravity is at 82%, and things get weird. Dust stays airborne longer. Birds struggle to land. They overshoot branches. Balls thrown in sports games travel way too far. A basketball tossed at the hoop sails over the backboard. News stations start reporting gravity anomalies. Scientists are frantically checking instruments. By day 30, we're at 74% gravity. Water pressure in pipes drops because pumps were calibrated for normal gravity. Toilets don't flush properly. Elevators feel weird. They accelerate too quickly on the way up. Cars handle strangely. They lift off bumps more easily. Planes need to recalculate everything mid-flight. At day 45, gravity is at 64%. Here's where it gets serious. The atmosphere is held down by gravity. As gravity weakens, air molecules move faster relative to Earth's pull. The atmosphere starts expanding upward. Barometric pressure drops everywhere. People at sea level start feeling like they're at high altitude. Headaches, shortness of breath, altitude sickness. By day 60, gravity is at 54%. Buildings weren't designed for this. Skyscrapers experience weird stress. They're lighter, but wind loads are proportionally stronger now. Some structures start cracking. Bridges sway more than they should. Dams hold back less water pressure, but their own weight distribution is off. Engineers evacuate tall buildings as a precaution. Day 90, gravity is at 37%. Satellites are in trouble. They were placed in orbit assuming normal gravity. Now Earth's gravitational pull is too weak to keep them in their paths. Low-orbit satellites start drifting outward. GPS fails. Communication networks collapse. The International Space Station, if anyone's still up there, is now on an escape trajectory. Day 120, gravity is at 22%. Here's the big one. At normal gravity, you'd need to go about 11 kilometers per second to escape Earth. But now, that number's way lower. If you drove a car off a ramp fast enough, say 200 miles per hour at the right angle, you could literally launch into space, jump too hard, and you might not come back down. Day 150. Gravity is at 8.5%. The atmosphere is basically gone now. Without enough gravitational pull, air molecules are drifting into space. What's left is too thin to breathe. Anyone still alive is in sealed environments, underground bunkers with stored air maybe. The sky would look black even during the day because there's no atmosphere to scatter sunlight. Day 180. Gravity is at 1.8%. Earth itself starts coming apart. The gravity holding the planet together is nearly gone. Tectonic plates lose cohesion, mountains crumble, oceans begin drifting off into space as massive blobs of water. The moon, no longer bound to Earth, wanders off. Earth becomes a loose cloud of debris slowly dispersing into the solar system. So when would we notice? Probably around day 10 when your coffee starts acting weird. By day 20, everyone knows something's seriously wrong. By day 30, infrastructure fails. And by day 180, there's no planet left to stand on. The good news? This will never happen. Gravity is tied to mass, and Earth's mass isn't going anywhere. But yeah, if it did, we'd have a very bad 6 months.